location video popped up, and it's got the closed caption.
Well, never mind.
Mm-hmm.
Well, somebody spent the time to do the captions.
What do they? From what I understand, there's people in non-English speaking countries that actually do that to work on their English.
Okay, which would make sense. I've seen 2 errors. I'm not judging, I'm just...
Care if you were.
Yeah, that one was disgusting.
What?
The one that cracked all over himself and everywhere
Oh,
else.
come on, I'm trying to cook food. We don't need to talk about that. I think I'm the only person watching my live at the moment.
Well,
I don't know. I didn't do anything different. Hey, Robin King, Mandy Lou and me. Hey, Lynn Clark from Virginia. Gotta salt your water. Oh, another exciting live of absolutely nothing happening. Apparently I poured it down the side of my glass too. I'm just knocking them dead tonight. Yeah, see now, Mandy Lou, finally catching a live is going to be rather disappointing for you because these videos actually suck. But, you know.
no, they don't.
Hello, Joy Leonard. Andy Lou and me says hello, Mary.
Hello.
Hello, James Hennings. What, are you not keeping up with the chat over there?
Yeah, I just got it.
Okay. And sent me a postcard a while back. Thank you for all. Well, hey, you're very welcome for the postcard. I still have a whole bag of them. If anybody wants one, they know how to find me on social media. Shoot me an address, I'll send you one. Irma M. from Michigan. Hooray gear. Let's see. These ones say 7 to 8 minutes, so about 6.5. Let's see. Hello there, what are we cooking today? Well, my wife's students are having some sort of a celebration tomorrow for something.
Passing their national certification.
Oh, so this is their participation award, essentially?
No, they had to take the online. They had to put up with me and learn.
Okay. Which social media am I on? I'm on Instagram and I'm on Facebook. There is a Facebook group that you can join where you can find me. I don't fuck around with Twitter. Twitter. I feel like you're 2 clicks away from seeing somebody take a dick up their ass, so I don't go on Twitter for shit. But anyway, the wife's students are having some sort of a celebration tomorrow, and they like the pasta salad that I make, so I'm making pasta salad. And then I have to cut the cheese. Literally. I get to cut a pound of cheese. Now you can find me on Instagram where nobody follows me or likes any of my shit because I'm an asshole. And then there's the it's a tasty beer. Because it's 8:06 on a Monday night and I got bit by something this morning and had to take Benadryl and come home from work, so I'm going to try to start over.
And you got to go to Walmart.
Oh yeah, and I got to go to Walmart, and I went to Lowe's today. That's fucking exciting. If there's a bug in this state that'll bite me, they bite me. And I'm allergic, sadly. So, let's just be some Italian seasoned tomatoes. Nothing fancy. Right on in there. I was saving cans to make a Tin Man, but I have all the cans I need. So I'm no longer, well, I don't have all the cans I need. I'm not saving that size of can anymore, I should say. Hello, chocolate mint.
Hello.
Some balsamic vinegar. And this is part of the reason why I'm going to undercook the pasta, because the vinegar will continue to break down the pasta. I may actually add more. There we go. Pasta salad for my wife's class tomorrow. As Rachel Ray would call this EVOO, but it ain't. That's fucking olive oil. Oh, let's see. Some Grill Mates roasted garlic and herb. I put this shit on everything. Dump a little bit of that in there. I just figured nobody's gonna cook anything that I actually make, so I might as well just hang out and chat for a while. I'm gonna be standing here in the kitchen for.
This is something that even I could cook.
Well, then what the fuck am I standing in here for if you can cook it?
Cause you're better.
Because I'm better. Okay.
But I mean, it's a doable, quite tasty.
Mm-hmm. Whatever you gotta tell yourself, dear. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Love a man that cooks. Well, this one's taken. We were just having that conversation earlier about now, you know, when I was single, wasn't nobody looking at me, and now that I'm married, I get girls making eyes at me on a regular basis. I don't get it. I know you know, I'm just giving you shit, Robin King. It doesn't go. I'm still learning where things go in my kitchen. I gotta give you one of these with my tongue sticking out though, right? Instead? Made a big mess of coal miner supper tonight. So something that'll give you the black lung, I'm assuming. I don't know.
Educate, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't have the first fucking clue what a coal miner's supper would be.
I'm guessing biscuits and taters, but
And some sort of. Oh, he's hanging.
it's been hanging.
Hanging on these nuts. No, he's hanging. Oh. We're at the moment. I need to do one of these when it's light. We have no. Oh shit! I hate when that happens. We have no lighting in our hallway to show said thingamadoo. What am I doing with the cheese other than cutting it? Like, what am I putting it in here?
I was just gonna put it in a bag and then I'll lay it out when I
Okay.
get there.
Hello, Rhonda Todd. How goes it? I mean, I can show you how little light. He's on the back side of these walls over here, as you can sort of kind of see. I guess you can sort of see it, but over that direction, there is no light. Split peas and tortillas, huh? That sounds interesting. I don't know how that would work. Let's see. Pinto beans, fried taters, cornbread, pork chops. Hey, heart attack on a plate.
Okay. I learned a new term, Miss Mandy Lou, thank you.
Chili. All right. Hey, I like chili. Sometimes. Except for it gives me gas the next day like some bitch. Probably way more than anybody needed to know. Plain white rice, huh? Well,
Well, was it plain or was it painful?
what? Pain? What? Oh, yeah. I read it as I'm sure it was supposed to. Typos happen. People on cell phones and shit. Yeah.
Just giving you a hard time.
Dude, we still got fucking ass loads of white rice from. That's a long story. We had a neighbor who was insane that thought the world was going to end, and he bought like a 7-gallon bucket of rice, and then he got committed to the mental hospital. And I helped the landlord at our old place, who owned the same house or owned the house next door, helped him clean the stuff out. And we took 7-gallon buckets of rice and broke it down into bags, and that's been. We hadn't even been married 6 months when that happened. You know,
And we shared.
yeah, we've been eating off that white rice for 5 years now.
Sadly, he was truly, ooh,
Yeah, that guy had lost his shit. Absolutely. He was, yeah, he thought that the Pope was coming down in a spaceship to enslave the people of America into bondage on a virgin planet with their Obamacare number or some shit. Let's see, beans and rice, bullets. The world is gonna end. Why not? A rice cooker?
oh, but she did laugh, so.
I think we went down that road once before. Well, number one, I'm not making rice at the moment, but fuck your rice cooker. Right up its stinky poop hole. Yeah, right.
Well, he had beans and all kinds of other stuff, but I don't think he had any water.
Well, we live next to the river, but the river around here, people eat seafood out of the waterways. Yeah, no, it took me a minute. I'm sorry, chocolate mint. It took me a minute to get that joke. People eat seafood out of the waterways around here like it's some tasty shit. And I want to say for like the 8th year in a row, the bacteria levels in the water around these parts have failed the test. That the levels of human fecal matter that are in the water, in the rivers, and the beach and everything else around here is, people eat the fish out of it. Not a chance. I don't eat seafood to begin with, and then they'd be swimming around in turd water. Nope. That shit is not happening, pun intended, right? I forgot about that rant that I had one day there in Chocolate Mint, where everybody was jumping on my ass about rice cookers, and I don't know, got a frying pan with a lid. Ugh, cut the cheese. You have a size preference? Just like, and then in half. Works for me.
That was a pound, so 16 ounces, what, $2 and change?
$2.54. Hey, thank you. I don't do these for people to do that. I appreciate it. This is definitely not a great video. I do appreciate that.
Just we'll talk about the cost effectiveness of labor versus
Oh yeah.
the pre-cut.
This would be $7 worth of cheese if you bought it pre-cut, or it's like $2.54 when you cut it yourself. But you know, there's a name I have not Yeah, no, well,
Oh.
the thing about the oysters in Myrtle Beach is that they're not from here. The restaurants in this area don't get their seafood from this area for a reason. Um, chances are they came off the back of the food truck and they're from Muscle Shoals, Alabama, which is where the majority of the oysters in this area come from. Showing you guys the back of my arm there, sorry. Just over here, cutting the cheese. How many fart jokes a grown man can make in one video, right? Sorry. It never gets old. At least not in my book. Got a whole minute and 15 seconds on the pasta. Kind of warm in here. Then again, if I wasn't drinking beer, it probably wouldn't be warm in here. Double-edged sword. Just found you on Facebook and you'll join my group. Thank you, thank you. We are doing well, thank you. Hope everything is alright in your world. I haven't seen you around in a while. And again, I've been kind of sporadically here. I haven't, there's been no consistency to my channel for quite some time now, and I'm trying, but with the heat coming in and work and the move, and I'm trying to film working on the yard, but sometimes it gets too hot. And I just want to get what I'm doing done, you know? Every time I try to get this channel on a schedule, it never works. And perhaps that's just me being a complete slacker.
Well, there's the wife and the weather too.
I'm sitting around eating dumpster Twinkies waiting on the weather, right? Those aren't helping. But to be fair, I've only actually eaten one package of dumpster Twinkies, so I gave the rest of that shit to Ricky and the group of hoodlums, hooligans, whatever you want to call it, that he hangs out with. Which all those dudes are actually getting evicted from their place. Like, that's a they're working on it. I'm curious to see where it is they're going to land. Ricky actually asked me the other day if he could pitch a tent in the backyard, and I told him to fuck off. Like, my backyard is huge, but it ain't big enough for Ricky to camp in it.
And that's the polite answer.
I've been dealing with cancer. I've been blessed with each day I breathe. Wow. I'm sorry to hear that going through cancer. Best of luck with that. It is a difficult road, no matter how you fish fry or fillet that. It's a terrible subject. I've had surgery and I've been out of it for a while, but I'm getting better now. That's good. Everybody's falling apart, man. I guess that's part of my demographic here. I've got I have all these middle-aged ladies that are starting to get sick that are following my channel here. Sorry, I didn't mean to look at you in that context here. I was just having my wife is not quite there yet. She's at the very bottom of my demographic.
A Ricky Jr.
Oh, good Lord. You have a Ricky Jr. I'm definitely glad to hear you're doing well after surgery. Surgery sucks. What's that been 3 years since I had that kidney stone surgery?
Oh, something.
Well, yeah, I wake up, my kidneys start hurting me sometimes. Like, but now I feel bad for whoever ends up with. There's 3 of them that live in that have been kind of like camping out in this house that they've been in for a while. And all 3 of them are falling down alcoholics that drink all day long, or that I don't know. I feel bad for whoever they end up next to. But I can tell you one thing, if I go out to the shed one morning and Ricky's out there, I'm gonna fucking kick him in his nuts. That's my fear. I gotta put a lock on that shed. All my equipment's actually locked in my trailer at the moment next to the shed. And I've got the bicycles and the go-kart in there, but I feel like I gotta put a lock on that shed to keep Ricky from fucking sleeping in there. 'Cause, I mean, if that's the case, I might actually chase him out of there with a running weed eater. Start weed eating the man's balls, right? All right, dear.
Mm-hmm.
What you think?
Perfect.
Okay.
Hmm.
Same here. I found Ricky Jr. in my doghouse. Fuck that.
What?
Cranberry juice is good for the kidneys. Yeah, but it's bad for diabetes, and I don't need any more sugar. Abnormal aortic aneurysm. Jesus Christ. That's a. Not only is that a mouthful to try to enunciate, that's a condition. Sleeping in your doghouse. Oh. Now I can tell you that it'll be more than me spraying his ass with the hose if I find him out there. 'Cause he showed up here the other night and crashed his bike into the fence. It fell through my front door onto the floor because it was open. What's up, Kara? We're good. Or Tanya. Sorry, my eyes are getting bad. And then he showed up the day after that and didn't even remember that he'd been here. Not dinner. They're having a party in the wife's classroom tomorrow, and that's pasta salad. Pasta salad, and then cheese for cheese and crackers, and then a cake.
Well, of course a cake.
Now, did you get? Yeah, you did get frosting. Okay.
Yeah.
Making sure you got frosting. I don't know. Yeah.
All of my kids that have me multiple years and do a national certification exam, and they all passed. I was super happy.
Perhaps I should show you the pasta salad.
Yeah.
Not that anybody gives a shit, but anywho, there's the pasta salad. It goes together. It's just Parmesan cheese, olive oil, balsamic vinegar, some basil garlic, and oregano, tomatoes, and some roasted garlic and herb seasoning. And you let that sit long enough to get cold, and then stir it a couple times, and it's good to go.
In all of my years of being married, I've never had a student not enjoy it. And I have diverse students.
Wow. That's being polite. Or politically correct, per se.
You could leave the cheese out. Oh.
Well, it's just Parmesan cheese, but whatever. Who doesn't like Parmesan cheese? Fucking British people is who don't like cheese, right? I don't remember where you're from. I have a hard time keeping track of everybody. Because although, you know, there's only 31 of you here, over the duration of the time that I've done these lives, you know, there's probably been 300 or 400 different people that have come into the live chats, and it's hard for me to keep track of everybody.
She's an Aussie.
The all veg pasta salad. Well, yeah, with the tricolor rotini, it's the same thing. This is a bigger box, is all that is. We're trying to feed a bunch of people. We've been married almost 6 years. Hello, Tara Mason.
Hello.
That bag ain't gonna work. I need a bigger sack.
Nope.
How long have we both been married? We'll see. I guess collectively we've been married nearly 12 years. It's a joke. Because, I mean, it's our first marriage, both of us. My thought is if this marriage don't work, there ain't going to be a second one. Because until I met this lady, I was never going to get married in the first place. And then she was the only person that I had met in my duration of whoredom before I met my wife, who was actually somebody who possessed some qualities that make me want to marry her. Me and my husband are celebrating 24 years of marriage today. Well, Tara Mason,
wow.
Jesus Christ.
That is awesome.
Never liked cheese from a kid, but I'll eat it if I can't taste it. Well, the Parmesan cheese in there, it gives it a flavor, but it don't taste like cheese. Bubba Boo. Hello from Minnesota. She must be a special lady. Well, she is special in more ways. She is special in more ways than I can get into.
Yes, dear. Thank you.
What do we need? Like 1 egg for that?
3.
3 eggs.
Yeah.
Breaking
It's
the
the
bank
super
over here.
moist.
The super moist. Did we even go down that road?
Oh.
Been with my guy for 19 years. That's a long time. You want to go for a ride in my van? You want to go for a ride in my van? I'll take you down by the river. My sister and her husband have been married 44 years. Good God. Me and my husband have been married 13 years, November 13th. Hey. Hello, my friend, says Vicky Rickett. I'm 28. See, what's funny about and with my pain in the ass for 14 years, what's funny about how long your sister and husband have been married is that I haven't even been alive that long. They've been married longer than I've been alive. But, you know, pain in the arse. 33 years married, now divorced. Jesus. I like my new place. I'm learning to enjoy my kitchen, although this kitchen's a fucking piece of shit. I don't like it. But I'm learning to, because it's not in my, it's not in the old house. But the backyard is coming quite along. The wife and I actually sat out there last night underneath the lights and looked around, and you know, we've been here for just over a month now, and I'm excited, even though I'm the one doing the work. I'm excited at how, like, in 5 more months, like, what's the backyard going to look like? You know, when we've been here for 6 months, because the progress that I've made in a month, perhaps I take you guys out there after I figure out how to make this cake.
Well, if you want to take them, I can start on that.
Well, it don't matter, because
Okay.
then if you start on this, then I'm done with this, because the Wi-Fi only picks up about 15 feet past the back door.
Yes, dear sir.
She is 62 now.
So, Bubba Boo might. Let's see.
Wants to come cook for. He's in Minnesota.
Is that the Minnesota?
Vegetable oil. I don't feel like fucking with this, to be quite honest with you, but I will. Vegetable oil and water. Hopefully we still have oil.
Yeah, me too.
Me too.
I love me some cake.
Yeah, but then cake requires that you gotta fucking cook it. But, you know, people have never seen it. I can follow directions and bake a cake. I miss cake. Let's see. Heat the oven to 350 for a glass pan, or 325 for dark or non-stick. What is that? A 325 pan? Or a 350 pan?
350 pan.
Alright, that works. Cake makes water and oil. What happens if I dump the beer in the cake?
No, people use diet soda. They'll
I'm
put,
just being a smart ass.
no, but people put diet soda and cake mix with no eggs or oil
For what?
to bake a cake.
That's all the goodness of the cake goes away. You gotta have chicken periods in it. Come on now. At the moment, I'm making a cake out of a
Yeah.
box because I'm too lazy to figure out the Heisenberg science of. Funny story. My son brought me home a Mother's Day present from school. It was a cake mix that I have to make. Yeah, that's funny. That's the kind of dumb shit they used to do when I went to school too. It's actually pretty good making using with soda. Yeah, well, I'm just talking out the side of my ass, as my dad
But
would
we
say.
can have a cake and he'll have a slice and that's it.
Yeah, I'm not really into cake.
I would eat the whole thing. So we don't have cake?
Well, we're gonna have cake, but
Yeah.
that'll be down the road when she can't control her bodily functions on her own. I will bake her a cake and have to go for now. Need to take my medication. It makes me sick. I am sorry.
Oh.
Which side, left or right? Good luck, Lynn.
Yes.
Hopefully your night doesn't suck too bad.
Wish you some peaceful rest.
Hopefully they got you on some good narcotics.
Yeah.
Cake placed in milk. I don't get the left or right joke. I'm gonna go out there and just say that it was if we're talking politics, that cake is to the right.
But we don't go down that road.
No, I know.
Hello, Janelle.
Just about missed this. Now, you ain't missing shit, to be quite honest with you. You're just having a conversation with some guy who's making a cake with his southern AF wife standing in the background. Oh, I just dropped the eggshell on the floor. But, you know. Because if you looked up southern ladies in the dictionary, you'd probably find that I don't eat eggs either, but I'll eat them in a cake. I will eat them in a pancake. You couldn't pay me to just eat an egg, though. I was gonna make an eat a dick joke, but it's... Oh, I'm off camera.
As he's working the electronics in
You
our...
could always turn it over
Oh,
here,
yeah.
camera lady.
Ooh, dear. You knew what I was...
Yeah, my wife's a pervert. She likes to look at my ass. But then again, that's why she married me.
This is making do with what we have counter space wise.
Yeah, I've got to make our own damn counter space because it sucks. Oh, Janelle loves to watch me cook. Apparently so does my wife. Yeah, I can't. Like, if I had to physically, like, try to consume an egg, I would probably barf too. Like my fans.
Perhaps you tell the ladies
Tell the ladies what, dear?
what got you into having eggs available so you could prepare them.
I had to have eggs available because when you took rods home from the bar, you had to be able to make them breakfast in the morning, and what woman doesn't want to eat bacon and eggs? I'm sorry. I was 22, 23 years old, taking women older than my wife is now home from the bar, and I'd wake them up in the morning to make them some hash browns and eggs. I mean, shit.
Oh, okay.
She's not coming on the camera.
No.
And that's a long story, but we'll just say that coaches have ruined that for everybody else who's a school teacher.
Why, hello.
Hey.
Thanks for the dinner invite.
Yeah, but I was already making dinner at that point.
He is a gentleman, Miss Leanne.
You don't fucking know me.
Thank you.
Sorry, that was fucking hilarious. Well, your channel a few weeks ago, love watching True Gentlemen for the breakfast in the morning. Well, now that was, that was being 22 and chasing tail. That wasn't being a gentleman.
No. Don't give yourself enough.
We ate at McDonald's so Grandma could have her fish sandwich. Ugh. I can't imagine anything in the world I would rather not eat than McDonald's fish, man.
I do believe this pan came from,
It came from my mother.
yeah, and it's getting repurposed again.
I forget what was even in it when she got it.
It was Easter that we came back? Brought back? I don't know.
Well, I don't fucking know. I don't remember. You're doing a terrible job, camera lady. Worked any more on the yard?
Yeah. Worked
I
on it
absolutely
today.
worked on the yard.
No, I picked some weeds yesterday.
In direct sunlight and melted like a fucking ice cube on the sidewalk. But yeah. Perhaps once I throw this cake in the oven, I can give you a quick tour of the backyard. I gotta plug in the lights and all that happy nonsense. Because I don't want to work in the food and bev industry. It's full of a bunch of fucking cocaine and alcoholics in this area, and I got my own struggles. I don't need any more. Whoa. Cocaine, alcoholics, fucking douchebags, like. And then there's people who cook in this city who have no business cooking, but because their family has money, they cook. But it's rained here so much. Yeah, it's been raining too. Oh, let's see. This is what, a 13 by 9 pan? Pan size, 13 by 9, 28 to 33 minutes.
No, ma'am. That was a pan we brought leftovers home.
So, turn that timer on over here. Alright, perhaps I find my slippers.
Sorry, folks.
And I'll go, actually, I think they're in the bedroom.
Okay.
Unless they're on the back porch right here.
We're here.
Yep. I'll turn on the lights out back and show you guys what I got going on out back. Let me turn the lights on first and then I'll take you with me. Give me a moment.
I was gonna say, nobody's mama even helped with the leaves on Saturday too. Forgot we'd done that.
Alright, grab a smoke. Got a lighter in here, or are they all on the front porch? There's one. Over here with my race car. Alright, here we go. Off the tripod and out the back door. So here's the grilling area that I made in the one video. Lights, that my mother bought me for my birthday. Excuse me. There's a clock I got out of the Michaels dumpster once upon a time that's still keeping good time. You look over here. I rebuilt this bench on Sunday because the bench boards were shit. So I bought new boards and drilled them out, put them in there. I did that. And I found this shipping crate on the side of the road yesterday, and I had one piece of that left that I attached to it. And I'm going to put soil in that, use it as a raised planter bed, and then I'm going to dig up blackberry vines out of the yard and put them in there and grow blackberries. Huge pile of pine logs is somewhat smaller now. Come over here. Got the walkway. I found this tin shed, or this tin roof stuff on the side of the road. I haven't figured out what I'm doing with it yet, but I apologize. This might get choppy and break up. Yeah, I don't have much Wi-Fi out here. My fire pit way down over there. But anywho, I apologize if the picture went to shit. I don't have much Wi-Fi out back. But I just do what I can with what I can find, and spend as little as possible to try to make something out of it. It's not necessarily I don't know. Yeah, that walkway is made out of those pine logs back there. Slice, 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 slice. My chainsaw hates me, and I'm sure my neighbors are tired of listening to my chainsaw.
You only do a little bit at a time.
I know, I made those benches. Was that Saturday? Yeah, I made some benches. The Wi-Fi won't pick up over there, so I can't show you that. If you were part of the Facebook group, you saw that. But anywho, unless anybody's got something exciting to talk about, I think I might, well, yeah. Pile of logs on the internet. Gave a guy a few bucks for gas to deliver them, and then just cut them and laid them down, and it's gonna, I mean, you see the yellow brick road, and it's gonna eventually go down by the fire pit. The lights are outdoor LED lights that my mother bought me for my birthday. But yeah, Walmart.
Well, and the wood isn't hard to walk on,
No, the wood's not hard to walk on.
because I am not graceful.
But eventually that wooden walkway is going to go all the way down and around my table that's down there. I got that table from those of you who know about Bubbles' buddy who committed suicide a while back. I actually got that table for free from Bubbles. Well, from Bubbles' buddy. And he disappeared that day. Like, he delivered that table to me that day, and he disappeared that day, and that's when he went out and fucking checked himself out. But, and then the benches that are with that table come from the side of the road. My fire pit was free. My smoker was free. That whole...
Labor for the fire pit, but,
That wasn't even necessarily labor so much as though I had to dig them out of a yard.
and then,
Yeah. But,
I
yeah.
work in the public school system, we on a budget.
Yeah, landscaper and a public school teacher. Do what I can with what I got. I am in the middle. I'm trying to make some lawn furniture out of a pallet. Haven't got to finishing it yet. I may end up burning it. I haven't decided yet.
It could be nice to lay out on, but
Yeah, but it's, dude, it's what, 9 o'clock at night almost, and I'm sitting out here, sweat just rolling off of my face. Like, summer has arrived. It is hot as...
yeah, sadly.
I'm sweating like a pregnant nun in church, as they say. Oh, we're perfectly happy. Anyhow, unless anybody's got anything insightful to say or something to ask, I do believe I'm going to head it on out of here for the moment. Yeah, but then I gotta spend money on that shit, and I'm not trying to spend money on any of this shit. Like, I spent $6 on rebuilding this bench I'm sitting on. The bench came out of the garbage side of the road. You know, I spent $6 on these boards. Those are the kind of projects I like building. That cost.
Yes.
It's probably still 85 degrees outside at 9 o'clock at night. It's
Muggy and sticky.
yeah, it needs to rain. Yeah, $6, $12, something, all the projects.
Kitty, she came to say hello.
Kitty. Hey, kitty. She came to hang out for a minute. Anyway, I'm gonna get out of here, guys. I'm gonna go about the rest of my evening. So, yeah. See you guys later. Fuckers.